Hey everybody, John Skiba here from the Consumer Warrior YouTube channel, and in today's video I want to talk about Chapter 7 bankruptcy and how it impacts rental agreements, lease agreements, and particularly if you're facing an eviction from an apartment or from a home or whatever it is. I want to talk about how the bankruptcy impacts that and how it can help stop the eviction and get you back on track. But if this is your first time here to my YouTube channel, please click subscribe, check on that little bell. That way you'll be notified each and every day when I put out new videos that'll help you deal with serious debt issues. Let's talk about Chapter 7 bankruptcy and how it impacts rental agreements, particularly if you're facing eviction or if there's a past due rent that's owed. When it comes to, Chapter 7 bankruptcy is the chapter that most people file for bankruptcy, and it's really designed to eliminate unsecured debts. Credit cards, medical bills, personal loans, those types of debts in a Chapter 7 are wiped out completely. A lot of people aren't aware of is if you are, let's say you were in like an apartment or in a home and you fell behind on the rent, let's say you were even evicted from it, and now they have a judgment for you for that past due rent. You can actually include that past due rent in the bankruptcy and it will eliminate that past due rent completely. Even if they have a judgment against you, it'll wipe that debt out and make it go away and allow you to get a fresh start moving forward. Now, where it becomes a little bit tricky is, let's say that you're still in the place. So say you're in an apartment and you're behind on the rent and the landlord's coming in saying, we're going to evict you. Does a bankruptcy stop the eviction? That's a question I get quite a bit. And the answer is, for the most part, yes. If you're behind on the rent, the landlord they've done all the things that they need to do under the state law where you live. They posted something on the door, certified letters, whatever it is that they have to do. And they said, we are going to evict you. As long as they don't have an actual eviction judgment against you, the court hasn't entered the order evicting you from the home. As long as that hasn't happened, you can file a Chapter 7 bankruptcy or even a Chapter 13 bankruptcy. And immediately the bankruptcy court will put in what's called the automatic stay. The automatic stay will stop all of the collections against you. It'll stop the eviction. It'll stop them from actually setting a hearing date on the eviction and allow you to either negotiate with the landlord to get something taken care of or to move out of the place. And then the bankruptcy will eliminate that past due rent. Now, the little caveat that you may have noticed that I said there, this is if they haven't received a judgment yet. In Arizona, if they file an eviction proceeding against you and then they have an eviction judgment, a writ of restitution is what is often issued as part of this process. If they've already gone through that and you file for bankruptcy, at best, it's going to delay things a little bit, but the bankruptcy court is going to allow the landlord to go ahead and proceed with taking the place back and evicting you from the property. So it's important if you find yourself in a situation where you're behind on rent and you're facing eviction, if you're trying to stop that so you can find a new place to live, you need to file the bankruptcy quickly. If you're in the state of Arizona, I offer free consultations related to bankruptcy. My contact information is below. I'm happy to talk to you, do that free consult, and determine whether bankruptcy is a good option in dealing with the rental situation or not, and allowing you to move forward and get that fresh start. Thanks for watching today.